All right, folks, we are heading for the I-80 truck stop and see what this thing looks like. We'll be, I'm going to pause it till we get there. Well, I'll just leave it on. It's not that far. We'll just go ahead and record it on the way out. I'm pulling out of the campground onto the road that goes to the highway. And we'll see what this thing looks like. We are still in Iowa, by the way. We're just across the river, actually, from Illinois. And we'll be crossing that river and into Illinois here in a few minutes. After we scope out the big truck stop. Like I say, folks, as I'm recording these videos, if there's something particular you want to see and I can get it in, I am more than happy to record it for you as best I can. Some things are just way out of range for me. Others, my equipment limitations. But I am more than happy if you post a comment that you'd like to see something particular and I can make it happen. I will make it happen. I am already starting to look forward to my next trip, which I hope will be in September after going to a tractor show in Indiana, going back out to the Montana, Utah, Colorado, Wyoming area, get those walks in, and hopefully before then I will have taken care of Mississippi, Louisiana, and Florida, and then in September when I finish those up, I'll go by the AVA headquarters, stop at Austin, Texas on the way, and get that walk in, and then that will all be finished up. got 900 truck parking spaces. That's pretty amazing. Hope they got some good food because I'm ready to eat something. All I had for breakfast this morning was a cup of coffee and a Boost. So I'm ready to have some food. It's a little further down here than I thought it was, but that's okay. There's more cornfields. Lots of cornfields. Thank God for farmers. You know, farming is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. It really is. It's also one of the most varied jobs in the world. You have to be able to know agriculture. You have to know how to fix equipment. You have to know how to operate equipment. It's just amazing the skills a farmer has to have in order to keep his farm afloat, particularly small farmers. And then the backbreaking work they put into to grow the crops for all of us to have the things we need. Okay, we are passing this place, and I am going to kind of catch a little view as we go by, and then we're going to exit and pull in and see what we find. It's the Iowa 80 truck stop, world's largest truck stop. So let's see what the world's largest truck stop looks like. What do y'all think? Well, let's see. It's trucks, autos, buses and RVs and autos. So we'll just pull in here and scope this thing out. What do y'all think? Yeah, we don't have a trailer, so we can go past here. They got a Caribou Coffee. Hey, that's a plus in my book. I don't know if any of you had Caribou Coffee, but it's pretty darn good stuff. Let's just drive through and see what we see. See what all restaurants they've got in there. There's a Wendy's. I'm sure they get a lot of tourists in here. hadn't found us a good place to park yet. I hope I can clear that. We'll see if I can go down through this way. I can clear that. Okay, I'm gonna pause you a bit while I get to. All right, we're gonna drive through here and see if we can find a place to park this thing. As far as your question about is it RV friendly, well, maybe I came in the wrong way, but I'm not seeing that right now. I don't know what this lady's doing. She's trying to contact somebody, not paying a bit of attention to me coming up behind her. So these spaces are a little bit too tight to suit me. I'm gonna drive on around the other side. There's an old Standard Oil service station. Replica. Maybe there'll be some parking out here. There's a truck museum for those that like them, and I certainly do. All right, I'm gonna go down here where it says RVs. Yeah. So here's plenty of RV folks parking. As you come through, you can get fuel and come down here and park. There's plenty of space here. Now I'm gonna go inside and see what's there. I'll let y'all know what's there. I'm just gonna pause it while I go inside, see what kind of food we can get rather than carry the camera around and try to keep from getting too many people in the picture. So I'm gonna pause it for now, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I have had a breakfast inside at the kitchen. They had really good food. They have a humongous buffet along with the order from the menu, and I guess you can get breakfast all day. I had one of my favorites that I don't get to eat very often, and that is corned beef hash. So I had corned beef hash and scrambled eggs and some toast and jelly, plenty of coffee. And so I am fueled up to go. And just a little bit more about the inside. I don't know how many of you have ever been in Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is a rising chain across the country. They don't allow trucks, but this place is like Buc-ee's on steroids. You're looking ahead, there's a Iowa 80 Trucking Museum, which is free if you choose to go there. They have everything for trucks inside that you can imagine. Fenders, gaskets, lights, horns, about anything in there that you would need for your truck. Almost bought me a set of air horns, but I can't figure out how to fit them on this thing with the camper on it. They have, I don't remember just how many, but lots of fast food joints inside. They've got Wendy's, they've got DQ, Taco Bell, let's see, Caribou Coffee, as I mentioned earlier. Lots of fast food restaurants inside, plenty of places to sit down. So as far as the first question is it safe? I think it's quite safe. Is it RV friendly? Yes, they got plenty of space to pull an RV into. Just follow the signs for RVs and buses. I asked the waitress while I was having breakfast, I said, do they allow you to overnight out here in an RV? She said, people do it all the time. So I guess they don't frown on it. So yeah, you could pull in there and grab a good meal overnight, grab breakfast the next morning, and be ready to go. Plus get fuel. Fuel prices seem about in line with everybody else's. Inside the truck area, showroom area, there was one Freightliner with a 40-foot trailer sitting behind it. Monster, beautiful red truck. But on the other end was a gorgeous green and yellow Peterbilt. Now, those of you that know me know that I love green and yellow. My two favorite colors in the world, and particularly when they're put together, as John Deere did. So that's a little bit about the Iowa 80 truck stop. Would definitely stop there again. Plenty to eat, plenty to buy, plenty to do, plenty to see. So, you know, you could pull in the evening, do a tour of the truck museum, grab dinner, buy all the goodies you need to go down the road and be on your way. So there's another view of it as we leave. Oops, God, pointed to the wrong direction. Another view as we leave. So I hope that answered your questions. Now we're going to head on over to, as I said, one of my favorite little towns in the country. Pardon me for bouncing the camera around. One of my favorite little towns in the country, and that is Minooka, Illinois. Looking forward to spending about a week over there, give or take, and move on towards home, which will then end this particular adventure. So I'm going to pause you. Might see something I want to grab a picture of, video of. If not, then we've got something for today, and we'll be visiting with you a little bit later on. Don't look for anything, like I said, next week, unless we see something exciting that we want to show you. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. I'm going to pause it now. I'll come back on before we park it for the day. Yeah, we're crossing the river now. That means I believe we're crossing into Illinois. I've radioed a lot of the other crossings, so we'll video this one too. Now you can say you've been in Illinois by video anyway. So we're following Interstate 280 down along with Interstate 280 and Route 6. I'm not sure exactly how it winds up getting to where I'm going, but we're going to follow it that way, see what happens. It says, welcome to Illinois. Thank you. So we are now in the great state of Illinois, the land of Lincoln. And to our right is the exit for Rock Island Arsenal. A lot of history there. And so this is, well, I don't come to Illinois for it, but Davenport is where I come. Usually every even year in the spring. This year they did not have an event, but usually every even year they have the Gathering of the Green, and it's all about John Deere. And what I like about it versus normal tractor shows, it's not one of those. It's certainly a place for you to buy lots and lots of parts, and I like that, both new and used. And it is also a place where you get to take classes, 3 and 4 classes a day for 3 or 4 days, plus lots of tours. They have classes for the ladies, they have classes for the men. Well, I guess not, it's got to be in sexes, I guess, but they have classes if you want to learn to make baskets and things of that nature, and they have classes if you want to learn to work on a tractor. And I guess it don't matter whether you're a male or a female. You can go to either one of those classes. It's just a fun event. And the gentlemen and ladies that put that event on do a phenomenal job. They always organize some fantastic tours. And for some reason, we didn't get to have one in 24 because somebody spoke for the facility, I guess, before they committed. And so, but we'll be back up here in 26. In the meantime, the next big show for me would be the big John Deere show would be the Classic Breeding Reunion in Wisconsin, Washington County, I think it is, where we showcase John Deere's, and there will be thousands of people there, along with at least 1,000 exhibits, both toy tractors to lawn and garden tractors to humongous tractors to the run-of-the-mill old antique John Deere tractors, some painted up fancy, some not so fancy, and we have a great show there, great event. So looking forward to June of 2025. And also after that show, and Lord's willing, and blesses me with the good enough health to do so, I plan to go out through eastern Canada and into Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, places of that nature. And I hope to take all of y'all along with me. That'll be in June of 2025. So if you're a subscriber, hope you'll track along with me and bring some others along with us. We'll have a good time. So Illinois is like Iowa, eastern Iowa. It's pretty flat, and it is also corn land. So if I kept the camera on all the way, you would see lots of corn. Of course, we won't do that. We had a heck of a storm last night. That's 3 nights in a row. So I'm kind of getting used to sleeping in the camper with the storm outside. Boy, the wind was up and it rocked the camper, and the lightning and thunder shook the camper. But it held together, fortunately. And hard rain. My intention was to get up this morning and go up to DeWitt and see if that show was still going on, the tractor show, see if they still had anybody left for Sunday. But after that rain, and when I got up this morning, about 7 o'clock, it was just pouring down rain. And I thought, I am not going to get out in that rain and that wind and go to a tractor show. I'm sorry, I guess I'm getting old and lazy. But I decided that sleeping in would be a better option, so I slept in this morning. Besides, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, both with the storm, and I don't know, some nights I just don't sleep. So I didn't get to sleep till 2 o'clock or so this morning, and then was awakened at 4:30 by the storm, and finally got back to sleep about maybe 5:15. Well, anyway, I'm jabbering too much here. I am going again. I gotta quit that. But y'all are my company while I go. So I'm gonna pause it here, and I will be back back in touch later in the afternoon. Well, I thought I'd give y'all a little shot of the Illinois cornfields. Except I got the camera where it won't get it, so I'll try to fix that. Alright, now we're better off. Here's a shot of the Illinois cornfields. Just as far as the eye can see, pretty much. Goes through there, more over there. Vast amounts of corn. I thought I'd record a little bit coming through here. We recorded video of a lot of places. Might as well get some from here. Since we're in Illinois. We're about 52 miles, 60 miles, I guess, closer from the destination today. Like you could plow all day and barely get to the end of a road. Sure what that artwork is. Looks like it's a bunch of old satellite dishes made to be artwork. Amazing what people can come up with. Like some bean field there. Bean fields over there. Like the corn there. Great big fields. Bean fields. All right, I guess we'll pause it there. Too much corn and beans is probably going to be getting boring. So anyway, just thought I'd capture a little video of the farmland out here in the great state of Illinois. Later. Yeah, we're about a mile from our exit now to get off to Minooka. We're entering out of the warehouse areas. Lots of warehouses through here. And here and on up 55. Just tons of them. They're starting to build up out here. We're about a mile from the exit. And I thought I'd restart the video a little bit. I want to drive you through the little town of Minooka. sister's house and let you see the little town before we shut the video down. So,
in a half mile, take exit 122 toward Manuka. Take exit 122. In a quarter mile, slight right onto the County Highway 5 North Ridge Road ramp. Slight right onto the County Highway 5 ramp, then merge onto County Road 8000 E. Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
Great little place to eat right in there at the Teardrop Pancake House. Had several meals there. Have a good breakfast buffet. Coming into the little downtown area. Pretty little town. Well kept. They take pride in their properties up here. Not an unusual sight on the plains. The grain elevators.
In 600 feet, turn right onto South Wabena Avenue. Take the next right onto South Wabena Avenue.
Go check out Cookie's restaurant. She's never taken me there. Maybe we'll check that out. They got a beautiful little park here alongside the railroad.
Continue on South Wabena Avenue for half a mile.
Okay, friends, I'm gonna sign off here for the day. I'm gonna wish y'all a very happy week this week, a pleasant week. I'm certainly gonna have a pleasant week being with my family up here for the week, and I'll maybe record something. Who knows?
In a quarter mile, turn left onto McEvely Road.
But most likely I won't spend time with them, so I'd rather spend time with them rather than recording videos. So at this point, I'll bid y'all a good evening, And wish
Take the
you a
next
blessed
left
week.
onto McEvely Road.
And then I'll be back on in about a week to share some more videos with you. So that'll be it for now.
Continue on McEvely Road.
Leave you
for
with a little
3/4 of a
cornfield.
mile.
So I guess that's about it. So, bye, y'all.